Freeman walk-off in the 18th inning gave the Dodgers a 2-1 lead in the World Series. Mad, though, do you think the Blue Jays can bounce back from the Game 3 loss?
Well, I think there's two things to think about from a Toronto perspective. Number one, their first objective in L.A. was get the series back to Toronto. Okay, make the Dodgers win the World Championship in your building. They had 3 chances to do it. Last night was their best chance because Ohtani and Snell are pitching the next 2 days. So I think there's 2 things to think about. They got a 50-50 chance in the next 2 days to win one of the 2 games. But then to win 2 others after that is asking too much. So I think the first objective, if you're a Blue Jay, Stevie, is to make sure that if the Dodgers do beat us, they do it at the Rogers Center in Toronto. Right. And last night was their chance. They had a 5-4 lead in the 7th inning. Last night was their chance to make sure that could happen.
I know last night was their chance. I'm not sure it was their best chance. I think tonight could be their best chance.
You're worried about Ohtani.
Well, I'm worried about Ohtani. I'm worried about you playing 18 innings. You played 18 innings. You're on base 9 different damn times. You're running the bases. You're having an absolute ball. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. But considering the level of expense that you put on your body, what's the first thing that came out of Ohtani's mouth post-game? I need some sleep. I need something. You're hoping that he's lagging a little bit. You're hoping that he's not as sharp as you expect him to be. Because if you're the Toronto Blue Jays, you could exploit that. You could take advantage of that. That's what I'm saying. And by the way, listen, Snell is absolutely sensational. We get that part. But again, if you get him deep into the pitch count, you never know. Get him out of there and use the bullpen. That's what you can do. I think the Blue Jays still have a chance.
Yeah, I thought the Blue Jays to win the series had to win the game last night. Now, think about the Blue Jays quickly before we run into some other things. On Saturday night, up a game, at home, it's 1-1 in the 6th inning. 7th inning. They win that game, 2-0 up. They got a good chance to win a championship.
That's right.
Last night, they got a chance to get home field back again. They got a 4-2 lead, and then a 5-4 lead in the bottom of the 7th inning with 1 out. So they've had 2 chances, Stevie. Right. To really put the Dodgers in the squeeze box, and the Dodgers have got out of it back-to-back times.
That's true.
That would worry me a little bit.
That's true, but if you go on 18 innings, you know what? You're taxing, and you made the Dodgers.
As a result, Toronto's got to settle the game down, get the game into the mid-innings, deadlocked, 1-1, something along those lines. It gives them a chance. You made a good point. Remember Springer. It looks like it's an oblique. He's not going to play. I wouldn't think. That's a big loss.
That's a big loss for them, no doubt about it. But also give Toronto credit where credit is due. You go on the road to L.A. after losing Game 2, getting shut down by Yamamoto. And what you do, you put up 5 runs, and you're right in a position. I mean, listen, it took them 18 innings to beat you.
And an all-time classic.
If I'm Toronto in an all-time classic, I still got a chance. I win tonight, the series is tied. The series is tied. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I look at it for them.
Ohtani worries me, though. Watch him go out there tonight, throw 7 innings.
Now, if he does that,
he is Babe Ruth.
He is Babe Ruth. He is Babe Ruth. Got some football to get back to. The
radio.
Little ready, Hicks deals. Swing and a high fly ball, center field. Varsho back, near the wall, at the track, gone! Freddie Freeman! A home run to center field. Freeman walks it off in the 18th. Oh, Freddie delivers.
6 hours and 39 minutes later, Freddie Freeman joins Hall of Famer Goose Goslin as the only 2 players in World Series history with multiple walk-off hits. Goose did it in 1934 and 35 with 2 singles. Freeman did it with 2 home runs. Here was the manager, Dave Roberts, after the game.
So enjoy out of it, but we got a game later today. All right? Hey, we got a game later today. Hey, we got a game later today.
Our starting pitcher was on base 9 times.
That's right. Hey, leave it all out there. Be ready to go tomorrow. There's no letter.
So you heard the voice in the background. Shohei Ohtani was on base 9 times. That ties the Major League record for any game, much less a World Series game. He has now reached base safely in 10 consecutive plate appearances, the longest streak in a single World Series in baseball history. And oh yeah, in case you didn't know it, he's the starting pitcher for the Dodgers tonight. So Jessica Mendoza, who again is on the call for us for ESPN Radio, stayed up all night in LA to get up with us this morning, and we're so grateful for it. Jess, I don't know what to say about Shohei Ohtani. I mean, I want to say he's the greatest player, forgetting that I've ever seen, but that ever lived. And he's certainly, no one has ever done what he's doing right now. How do you try to put it into perspective?
Agree. I mean, if we just look at his, first of all, the individual hitter, Shohei Ohtani, and then the individual pitcher, I mean, this is where it gets amazing. I mean, you just talked about his performance in Game 3, reaching base 9 times. But, I mean, to be there live, see the double, see the home runs, just see the constant slug when, oh, by the way, runs were at a premium. No one was hitting the ball, but there's Shohei Ohtani at the top of this lineup, just showing that he is one of the greatest hitters that we have seen in the postseason, period. And then, oh, by the way, and you saw it, there was such a perfect moment. Dave Roberts talking about, and we got another game later today, and what's Shohei Ohtani doing in the background? He's literally mimicking himself as a pitcher. And if you take Shohei Ohtani, the pitcher, the separate human being, which this is combined in the same person, he's got 19 strikeouts in the last 2 games. You're talking about facing guys like Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Christian Yelich, and he has absolutely sat them down. You have no business even showing up here in the postseason because how nasty his stuff has been. You're talking about the curveball and the slider, and when I think about how is he going to do it after being on base 9 times, being the best offensive player we have seen in one single game, and now he's going to pitch. The way he's going to do it, Greeny, is the fact that, yeah, he might not be throwing 100 miles an hour, but his best pitches, he's got 7, is the curveball, is the slider, is that nasty splitter, and that's what he's going to be throwing against this Blue Jays team.
I mean, it is the greatest individual postseason, certainly, that I've ever seen, and probably that anyone has ever seen. And if he pitches a good game, forgetting a great game, even a good game tonight, then we have to start talking about it as the greatest postseason that has ever happened. In the meantime, the opposite side tonight is Shane Bieber for the Blue Jays as they try to, he tries to pitch their way back into this series. What are you expecting in this Game 4?
Well, he's got to throw a lot of strikes. I mean, we know that from Shane Bieber. He's the kind of pitcher that he's going to get some swing and miss, and he attacks the strike zone. They need a pitcher like him right now more than ever because the Dodgers are going to understand they want to get to a bullpen. Both teams, that's going to be the idea because there is no bullpen. Everyone threw in Game 3. So for Shane Bieber, he's going to have to get him blanked. How does he do it? He's going to do much of what he did against the Seattle Mariners, and that's attack the strike zone repeatedly. Yes, get some chase, but no one has really been better when you look within their starting rotation at being able to attack that strike zone consistently to get his pitch count very low so that he can get deep in this game. We're talking 6-7 innings for them to have any chance against this Dodgers team.
Yeah, I can think of 4 pitches he won't have to throw, and that's every single time Ohtani comes up. I don't think. I see John Schneider sit there with the 4 fingers up. All right, Jess, you're on the air in 10 hours. Get some sleep. Thank you very, very much for staying up for us all night long, and we will see you or hear you on ESPN Radio tonight. Meanwhile, back.